Hey everyone, welcome to today's Top 10 video. Today I'll be discussing my top 10 picks for the top 10 games of the 2010s. Number 10, Grand Theft Auto 5. Kicking off my list is the latest entry in the infamous Grand Theft Auto series. One of the most successful games of all time, GTA 5 sees players put into Los Santos, a sprawling and realistic parody of Los Angeles. In this massive open world, players are given many ways to approach playing the game, whether it be by doing missions, driving around and exploring the map, or just causing some straight up chaos. There are also plenty of activities within GTA 5 for you to spend hours of gameplays on, making it a great game to just sit down and chill, and maybe just pull some stuff of it.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Number 9, Super Mario Odyssey. Next up on my list is Super Mario Odyssey, the kingdom-hopping 3D platformer adventure. This game sees Nintendo's flagship plumber going through on a huge journey, or as the title suggests, an odyssey, through various kingdoms in the Mario universe to save Peach from being married to Bowser. Along the way, we meet familiar characters such as Toad and Luigi, as well as new characters like Cappy, a ghost taking the place of Mario's old hat after it gets destroyed, and Uncle Amiibo, a robot that makes use of your amiibos by using them to grant you exclusive costumes and helpful items. There are also plenty of secrets to explore and quests to do in between following the amazing story of this great game. Number 8, Red Dead Redemption 2. The next game on my list is the critically acclaimed Western game, Red Dead Redemption 2. RDR2 serves as a prequel to the 2010 original, taking place 12 years before the first game. The game follows Arthur Morgan, a member of the Van der Linde gang, on his path to, well, redemption. Players take control of Arthur, deciding whether or not they want to become a heroic figure actually seeking redemption, or a good old-fashioned Western outlaw, or a mixture of both. In this game, players can partake in all sorts of Wild West activities and pastimes, such as hunting, bounty hunting, going to saloons, starting a fight at that same saloon, as well as helping to provide supplies to your gang and campsite. Yeehaw! Number 7, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Up next is the 2012 entry in the yearly Call of Duty franchise. Black Ops 2, in my opinion, is not only one of the best games ever released last decade, but also the best Call of Duty game in general. The game offers a great open-ended campaign with customizable loadouts, choices that impact the story, multiple endings, and one of the best post-credit scenes in FPS history. The multiplayer is a fun, iconic, and balanced experience with a great selection of maps, including fan-favorite maps such as Nuketown and Summit, and great modes such as Gun Game, One in the Chamber, and Sticks and Stones. The Zombies mode is always a great time, with the addition of gameplay adjustments such as an easy mode, choosing your starting round, and headshots only, as well as numerous new modes such as the competitive 4v4 mode, Grief, and Turned, which sees one player as a human survivor surviving against other 4 zombies who are trying to kill them and take their place. And on top of that, features a bunch of great and iconic maps such as Town, Origins, and Mall of the Dead.
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
Number 6, Spider-Man. Next up is Spider-Man. This game saw players assuming the role of a slightly older Peter Parker, balancing his life as the iconic Webhead and an apprenticeship with pre-Doc Ock Otto Octavius. This game has an amazing story, with a great intro of Spider-Man being tasked with taking down Kingpin and sending him off to jail, and that backfires and allows for smaller gangs to rise up. Throughout the game, you'll fight very iconic villains from Spider-Man past, including the Sinister Six and more. The gameplay is quite superior between the fluid web swinging system, the fun trick system, and the intricate combat system that allows for cinematic combos and gadget mix-up. And of course, no falls damage is always a nice little treat. This game is also packed with collectibles, side quests, and tons of references to characters in other Marvel media. They even have a secret ambient version of the Spider-Man 2 Pizza Delivery theme. Number 5. Halo Reach. Next is Bungie's farewell to the Halo franchise, as well as arguably one of the best Halo games of all time. Halo Reach serves as a prequel to Halo Combat Evolved, in which a squad of Spartan 3 soldiers, known as Noble Team, are sent on a mission to the titular planet of Reach. And unlike the previous games where you assume the role of Master Chief, this game instead puts you in the Mjolnir armor of a fully customizable Spartan known as Noble 6. Multiplayer in this game is the same true and tried Halo multiplayer experience. Great competitive local or online experience, but now with added features such as abilities and assassinations. Forge is still a great map editor tool that has been expanded upon in this game. And speaking of being expanded upon, the firefight mode in this game is greatly improved on the original version first introduced in Halo ODST, with more maps and enemy variety, as well as the ability to use your custom Spartan in the mode. Number 4. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Next up on the list is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the latest entry in Nintendo's iconic crossover fighting game franchise. This game really lives up to its namesake, as it truly is the ultimate Smash Bros. Experience. Featuring every character to ever be in a Smash Bros. Game, plus some newcomers such as Castlevania's Simon and Richter Belmont, and the Piranha Plant from the Mario games. The game also features nearly every stage from Smash Bros. Past, as well as some new ones and community-generated stages made using the new Stage Builder. The game includes classic Smash Bros. Modes such as Smash, Classic, All-Star, and Home Run Contest, as well as new modes like Smashdown, a new take on the classic Smash mode, wherein player selects a character, and once they use that character, they cannot be used again for the rest of the game. And Spirits Mode, the single-player adventure mode, where the player must collect the spirits of defeated Smash Bros. Characters and add them to the roster on a journey to defeating the ultimate threat to the Smash Bros. Universe. Number 3. Doom. The next game on my list is Doom. Doom serves as a soft reboot to the Doom franchise. Taking place in the 22nd century, the game sees Doom Guy, or Doom Slayer as the game calls him, awoken from a sarcophagus in hell, starting his crusade of eliminating demonkind from existence. The gameplay mixes old school and modern game FPS game styles together, with old school game mechanics like health pickups, not reloading, and collecting keys to open doors, and modern mechanics like jumping, collectibles, and glory kills. Players also have other options to give the gameplay experience more of a classic feel, like activating the classic weapon pose and playing unlockable classic levels. Multiplayer feels like Call of Duty with Doom gameplay in arena-style maps, with staple FPS modes like Team Deathmatch and Free-For-All. Supposed to be able to play as certain demons from the Doom franchise and create and customize a character, weapons, and emotes. Snap Map is a great tool used by the community to make unique gameplay experiences and campaigns of their own, and is the cherry on top of the Doom Sundae. Number 2. Mortal Kombat 9. Next is another reboot, this time for the Mortal Kombat series. The story starts off right where Mortal Kombat Armageddon left off, except this time there's a slight retcon. Instead of Octavian making it to the top of the tower and defeating Blaze, it was Shao Kahn, who is seen here getting ready to deliver the finishing blow to Raiden. But the Thunder God manages to reverse time back to the first game, and the rest of the story rematches the plot of the first 3 games. The game features a great roster of characters from the first 3 games, as well as some from later games, and 2 guests in the form of the iconic Slasher villain Freddy Krueger, and replaces the exclusive character Kratos. The game features a variety of modes such as 1v1 fights, arcade mode, and 2-on-2 tag matches, as well as mini-games such as classic Test Your Might, and others like Test Your Sight, Test Your Luck, and Test Your Strike. The game also includes a challenge tower, tower of 3 challenges for players to overcome. Number 1. Mortal Kombat 11. Yet another Mortal Kombat game on my list. Mortal Kombat 11 takes the number 1 spot on my list by taking everything I previously mentioned about MK9 and dialing it up to 11. Featuring a bevy of modes such as a great story, the excellent Towers of Time mode, the improved Crypt, and just plain old fun 1v1 fights and arcade modes of varying difficulty, as well as a great roster of characters from veteran fighters like Raiden, Johnny Cage, and Liu Kang, to newer fighters and newcomers like Aaron Black, Cassie Cage, and Garrus, and a great group of guest characters featuring Terminator, the Joker, Spawn, and possibly even Ash Williams of the Evil Dead franchise. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you all next time. This is R800 Ravnator, signing out.